I'll tell you how we're a country of cowards. I was head of the support group at LDS East State. 85% of people that come in there don't come out. It's a death sentence, AML leukemia. You're not going to go smoke some weed, take a pill when it's that point. I mean, that disease is brutal and wicked. I went from 170 to 130. That's how it works. It kills you in days. The average AML leukemia patient's alive less than 90 days. When I'm in there, loved ones won't even sit with their loved ones as they're dying. They won't. They won't. They're set. No, I can't believe this is happening. It's not happening to you. This is the first generation in humankind here in the United States of usury that is unwilling to face their own mortality. It can be proven. They're not willing to discuss their death structure. Isn't Obama and Trump and Hillary perfect? I mean, they're perfect for this baby boomer culture. I mean, fake? Who's more fake than Barack Obama? Claimed to be this progressive liberal that, the black African. He re-upped the Patriot Act. He killed more whistleblowers than all other presidents combined. He killed more people in war than even Bush. He could have pocket vetoed the Patriot. He didn't. I mean, you can go on. How about when he vetoed the 9/11 Act? Yeah. Then comes along, calling fake. Donald J. Fake Trump. His whole life's nothing but a fraud, complete fake. Got $100 million from his daddy, probably more like $1 billion. Lost it all. Lost billions, and everything about the guy's fake. A to Z, the hair, the makeup, everything. He signs a deal with that bee this morning to bring more produce in here, just like Hillary did. So Hillary's emails, I read them online. They weren't Benghazi. They were never Benghazi. They're Fukushima. Don't go outside. The plume's coming over us. This is here in the United States. Take a shower. Wash your clothes. Did she tell anybody else that? By the way, Barack Obama sent her into Fukushima. I got to talk to Henry Kissinger before I go. Kissinger? Ain't he 120? You know, the guy that's wanted in 46 different countries on war crimes? That guy? Oh, my whole life I've had to deal with that dirtbag. Epstein's twin? What do you think Epstein's all about? Nuclear waste. Epstein was never no hedge fund. I was on Wall Street, a hedge fund. We all knew he was never no hedge fund. What, Victoria's Secret? We used to laugh about that in the freaking 90s. People going down the rabbit hole now? Oh, God. In bed with the Saudi. Oh, the Saudis aren't freaking. Israel did that. What do you think the Saudis are? It's the same old thing. You skip first. I mean, people skipped history class. What about 411-2, the lead up? Same old theme, 1914. With their guns and their tanks in there, but now they got nuclear. You know, it's all about the power. I mean, one ruling family. Who is Prince Harry's cousins? What? Putin? The Romanovs? The Tsar Putin? He's not a president. How long has he been? He's a czar. How about Z in China? A king. How about Trump, the wannabe, and Hillary, the twin cousins? Trump. It's going to go like this, 2020. Trump, Hillary, 2020. You know what their logo's going to be? The wannabe king and queen. A-B, capital A-B-E. Who's that? Dirtbag scum. He signs a deal to bring Fukushima. The whole world's got it blocked. Not us. Eat up. I'll never forget it when Fukushima happened. Days. I'm the first guy that originally said that Congress wants to kill Bert and Ernie. So this is before they just gave up on trying to negotiate. And you seen the debt lay? They gave up on these. This is when this was still debated issue on the budget. So they're beating each other up on this budget. Remember they hired, what's his name from Wyoming? The ex-senator who, I know him by the way. One of the last senators with integrity. I mean, so it came down to a sacrificial lamb, which was basically $10 million. The price of half a bomb. We either cut PBS, 10 million PBS, which they did anyway. They waited until the Koch brothers. Oh, they have a pill, remember the Koch brothers? How about who Damian Lillard plays for? Paul Allen, 30 billion. There's elites. I love how you call them elites. Got a pill. Then why didn't Paul Allen take the pill? Killed themselves, Koch brothers on chemo. So it came down that this is days after Fukushima. They pulled the funding out of the fish inspection, which there was hardly anywhere. There's none here in the United States. Bring it on. More people get food poisoning from fish. So when I'm in San Diego, I rode on the plane from Phoenix. So I take these shitty, junky flights. I have to Priceline, bloop, 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 bloop. I was so exhausted by the time. I flew. I was up all night. Flew, got here in the morning. Had to train, plane, automobile to get here to do the lure freaking game. I don't get no respect for it. I don't get nothing for it. But, you know, I've given myself away. So I give myself away. And I give. And I give. And I give. With the bleep out you. My hands are tied. My back is broken, literally. Sleeping on the beach. I meet a guy. Been with the Border Patrol for 33 years. I have to drive back for Phoenix because I can't find a report to live in San Diego. I'm head of the aquatic division of the Food and Agriculture Import. It's the big thing down there right now. We're seizing from China fake shrimp and fake salmon. I says, what do you mean fake? Grown, not farm raised. We don't even know what it's made of. Eat up. Let's go to the sushi restaurant. Yay. I'm an elitist. I work for NOAA. I work for ODF. I don't do anything. I mean, you're a government employee. You don't do nothing. You steal and loot right here in Weber County. Go wide in West 12th Street that I walk up. I was quoting Kerouac today. What was one of Kerouac's most famous books? On the Road. I'm literally on the road. Kerouac called, you know, he was the beatnik, right? You know, the beat generation, right? What does beat mean? What does beat come from? What does that mean in the beatnik? Beaten down. You don't think they beat me down because I stood up to these monsters? We go from the #1 school business in the United States, 9 consecutive via the testing. We beat Wharton. We beat Harvard right here at Weber State University. Blackball me? The proof's in the pudding. Go ask Dr. freaking oh no, he's dead. Died of a brain concussion. Who called Weber State football the most corrupt organization in the state. Wanted to kill it. The greatest football player and the most famous football player in the history of the state. Second most famous football player in the history of this school. The most corrupt football coach in the history of the United States. Jody Sears. He still has a job. They won one game. Sex for grade. He was cheating, robbing and stealing money, and he still couldn't win a game. He's most corrupt coach in history. He still coaches in the Big Sky, not here. The second most famous is Trevor Smith. Who's he? Oh, they just found him dead in a jail cell at 32 years old. Head bashed in. This is the NCAA. This is your NCAA. Year-over-year contract. You know how many kids make it 4 years of playing football? You know how brutal that sport is? They just rip up your contract. You know, the first kid that sued them at Northwestern played here, the Chicago kid. He played here. How about the Michigan football player when they punt? Remember when he just lateraled it and gave it to the guy? That one of the most famous plays in sports history? Oh, he punted here on this corrupt team. He played with Trevor. Trevor's got brain injuries from his head being bashed in. He's starting to have problems. He's 26 years old. He has a stroke and a heart attack. Where was the NCAA then? Where was Weber State University then? No, they just used him, rode his back, sold sports and threw him to the wolves. He becomes homeless. He's got brain injuries. He becomes distraught. Thus comes the drug addiction. Thus comes he's at the freaking Skid Row in Salt Lake City. He's arrested, thrown into a jail cell. He has another stroke and heart attack at 32-year-old, dies in a jail cell. That's your Weber State Athletic Department. That's the NCAA. Discussion. Now, I've talked a lot to this about Randy Ray, the basketball coach, and he's all for me. I asked him straight up, well, Randy, you know, I can be pretty controversial. I know. What's the rules on KWCR radio? I'm going to do them. There are no rules on you, Kevin. You do whatever you want. What about me interviewing players? What? You heard me. No rules. I support everything you do, 100%. And the reason he's still here, now wins and losses. He's done a good job with students after they leave playing here. He's been good at prepping students for the real world, and these Weber State basketball players, for the most part, do pretty well. You know, there's no safety net for them either. The NCAA are not anything to do with the school. They're thieves. Thieves who exploit. It's slavery. College football is pure slavery. You're going to play in the NFL. No, you're not. Even if you are, you're going to the average career is 2 years. And, you know, I'll coach Bruce Handley, who I taught with. Bruce Handley was the dean at the business school. He just died. He got leukemia the same time I did. I didn't